Do you snack all day and wonder why you're still not losing weight? Planned snacking? Absolutely fine. Mindless, random snacking, this could be the very thing that is holding you back from your weight loss goal. Today, I'm going to show you how to make those snacks work with you, not against you. These swaps are going to help you be smarter with your snacking so you can still do it throughout the day and it not affect your weight loss. For anyone new around here, hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Team GB gymnast and I help people build a body that they love and confidence to match with my online content and coaching services. If you want more advice like the bits in this video, I've put together everything you need to know about fat and weight loss in the first link in the description and you can grab it for absolutely free. We're going to change the way you view snacking forever. I'm going to give you some lower calorie options. I'm going to give you some maybe higher calorie but better quality snacking options. It's going to change everything you know about snacking. These swaps are designed to inform you, not scare you. The key component when it comes to losing weight is that you have to be in a calorie deficit, which is when you burn more calories than your body consumes, or you're burning more energy than your body is consuming as energy on a day-to-day basis. This is the key indication of whether you are going to be losing weight or not. Swap one, and I'm coming straight out the gates for your fizzy drinks. The first thing I want you to have a look at is if you are consuming high calorie fizzy drinks like this one. Do you recognize this? Now, there is a much better alternative. It's Diet Coke. It's not Pepsi Max. And for anyone around here who drinks Pepsi Max, this Coke Zero is definitely better, but that's an argument for another day. This full fat Coke contains 139 calories, not to mention the vast amount of sugar that is in this can, 35 grams total. Wow. Where you could swap this out for a can of Diet Coke, Coke Zero, something similar, whatever your preferable choice of low-calorie fizzy drink, and just come in a little 1 calorie and no grams of sugar. I don't care if you like Coke or if it's something else, but have a look at the fizzy drinks you may be consuming. And no, don't get me started on Diet Coke giving you cancer. It's a topic, artificial sweeteners, it's a topic for another video. Oh, next swap, and he's coming for your crisps. Pringles, Texas barbecue flavor, elite flavor, by the way. These Pringles contain 523 calories per 100 grams. This whole tub of Pringles is coming in at a whopping 967 calories. The whole tub. And that is 185 grams if you care. I think crisps are something so easy to snack on. Just often I find myself thinking, oh, I'd love some crisps. So I can imagine that when you have them in your day and you're not thinking about how many calories you're consuming, they can soon add up. And here comes the competition, Pop Chips. Now, I don't care if you don't like these, but my point is, have a look at how many calories are in your crisps. These Pop Chips contain 432 calories per 100 grams, 73 calories per pack, and you could have 5 packs of these for 365 calories. Whole tub, 967 calories, 5 packs, 365. Now, you might prefer Pringles. I prefer Pringles, but have a think about the volume of this opposed to the volume of this. We've got to start thinking about how much of the food we can consume. Even thinking about the packaging, I would say that I would easily rattle through half of that without even noticing. But actually, the act of opening your 4th packet of Pop Chips, you're probably going to have more will and likelihood of stopping and being able to control that portion. You can eat 5 bags of these and still have 600 calories. Next swap, Sweetie Time, and this is one which is going to particularly highlight the idea of portion control. Bag of Haribo's, Tang-Fastics, because if you get any other flavour, you're just a little bit weird. 346 calories per 100 grams in the Haribo's. At 175 grams, the whole bag comes in at 605 calories. 605. Now, my alternative here are Millions, and you'll see they're in a smaller packet, but when it comes to sweet things, not that I consume them often, I'm a fan of Millions. These have actually got more calories than the Haribo per 100 gram. These have got 405 calories per 100 gram, opposed to the Haribo's 346 per 100 grams. But this whole pack, as you can see, is going to set you back 182 calories, opposed to the whole pack of Tang-Fastics, which is going to set you back 605 calories. This is one of the ones where I want to bring to your attention portion control and the likelihood of, if you open a packet of these how hard is it to resist? And obviously you're resisting with cherries. Once it's gone, the cherries are gone, it's actually easier. But this is harder to resist. If you only buy yourself this, you know you're only using 182 calories on sweets. I'm not a massive sweetie lover, but I think thinking about your portion control when it comes to this, if it's something you're gonna include in your diet day to day or week to week, whatever, obviously the sugar content is a massive factor here you need to be careful of, but I think you should consider swapping something a little bit less that maybe you enjoy a little bit more for this whole bag attitude. Oh, he's coming for the Rolo yogurt now. Rolo yogurt's 209 calories per 100 grams here. Per pot, 65 grams, you are looking at 136 calories. You can see there we've got 4 pots. I'm sure you know these, you've had one of these because they're banging. And the contender coming in is the Arla protein pouch. I'm sure you've seen these. This has got 71 calories per 100 grams, so a lot less than the Rolo yogurt. And per pouch, this bad boy has got 142 calories and is 200 grams. 200 grams, 65 gram, way more calories. This has actually got more calories in than a pot of one of these. However, it's got way more protein and it's got so much more volume. 6 more calories, but 3 times the portion size and higher protein levels to keep you feeling fuller for longer. Next, chocolate bars, and we're starting with this bad boy, Snickers. We've got the Duo pack as well. 495 calories per 100 grams in the Snickers. Per pack, so this is 2 of those, and these are 41 gram, I think, each. This comes in at 412 calories. And we've got the Grenade Softcore limited edition cream egg bar, which you have to try, by the way. I am a fan of this. It's cool that I think they're trying to replicate the cream egg and put it into something that's maybe a little bit more accessible in your calories day to day. 383 calories per 100 grams of this. And this bar, it's only 45 grams, so I mean, you're getting nearly double that in here. 45 grams is 172 calories total. They have this motto, one for now, one for later. And I think it's very clever. I would say if this was me, this would be very hard to only eat one of these. This is one of those situations where you have to think and treat yourself with real discipline. Okay, am I gonna buy this and only eat this and save the calories? Or am I gonna buy this and actually end up eating this? Because this isn't bad. None of these foods are bad. If you can trust yourself, stick to your discipline and not consume it regularly, or eat both of them regularly. I'm not the calorie police. I'm not coming for your favorite chocolate bars. But the point of this is to get you to understand how many calories are actually in the snacks that you're consuming. So often I work with people day to day and they say, oh no, I eat really healthily. And then you'll find like 4 different snacks, chocolate bars, fizzy drinks, and they've got 500 or 600 calories they didn't even know about. Last one, Nutella Be Ready bars. These are actually banging, so I'm definitely not coming for these. 521 calories per 100 grams of these. Per bar at 22 grams, that is 115 calories, which I actually think is great. I think that's really good. I think it's a great snack. I'm not recommending you can eat what you want, but good. I'm a fan of this. And this one's to show you there's completely different levels to this. You can even get better than that with some of these rice cakes. I think rice cakes get a bad stigma because I actually like a rice cake. Like, I think a great little dieting tool here. 489 calories in the rice cakes per 100 grams, and per rice cake, 73 calories. Now, there is actually a little bit more protein in here than here, but you could even add a teaspoon of Nutella here for 95 calories and get it on top of the rice cake if you wanted. There's not always a right answer. It's sometimes picking what you prefer, what you enjoy, and just being aware of the calories that are involved when it comes to consuming snacks. Remember, it's not always about picking the lowest calorie option. You've got to consider protein levels and the volume of the food you are eating. If you want more advice like the bits in this video, first link in the description, you can grab everything you need to know about weight and fat loss for absolutely free. I'm going to send you them via email over the next 24 days, and it's going to build in sustainable habits to ensure you find your weight loss and fat loss journey from now on easy. And if you want to find out more about hiring me as your coach and working together to get towards that fitness goal, get the added support, get the training plan, get the nutritional advice and support, access our community, the regular calls we do, the second link in the description is going to tell you everything you need to know about that, and I bet it's cheaper than you think. YouTube's going to recommend a video here that you should watch if you enjoyed this one, and thanks for watching. See you soon.